along with it. We're going to find that out. If we have to do it by ourselves, we're going to find it out. Senator Cruz.
Senator, may I conclude? Mr.
Yes.
Chairman, may I conclude?
Yes, you may.
Your personal feelings on this are very clear, and you've expressed them over and over. We know where this committee is headed. I don't believe this is a priority or timely. You do, and that you're the chairman. You've got the votes. But I do believe what Senator Feinstein has asked for is not unreasonable, that there be some sort of bipartisan comedy and collaboration in this effort, as there has been in the history of this committee. The second thing is I'll be offering amendments, as other members will, that if you found 53 witnesses that you'd like to hear from, we've got 10 or 11 we'd like to hear from who have personal knowledge of the facts that you're talking about, but were somehow omitted from the list that you produced. So I'll leave it at that and support Senator Feinstein.
Mr. Chairman, before you go to Senator Cruz, can we get a sense of how long we're going to be here?
Yeah.
Because some of us have other committees, and with all due respect, I don't think anybody in private ever disagrees with me when I say it's bullshit the way people grandstand for cameras in here. The reality is, if we didn't have cameras in this room, the discussion would be different. The Senate doesn't work. It doesn't diffuse the partisan tensions that are leading the country toward dissolution. I'm for transparency. I'm for print reporters being everywhere. I'm for audio transcripts being everywhere. But 90% of our committees are about people trolling for sound bites. That's what actually happens. So some of us have other work to do. People can troll for sound bites whenever they want, but can we at least have a sense of when we're going to take our votes so people can come back?
Yes, Senator Sasse, I don't think they're trolling for sound bites. I think they're genuinely upset with what I'm doing.
The criticism here is bipartisan.
Yeah, well, and I don't think I'm trolling for a soundbite. I'm trying to defend what I think we need to be doing as chairman. There happens to be a TV camera. I think we'd be having the same conversation if there wasn't a television camera. So, no, I find the whole concept offensive. Well, that's your right. If you got to go somewhere else, go. We're going to do what this committee needs to do, and we're going to fight it out, and we're going to vote, and we're not going to be done. Excuse me, we're not going to be done today. So I don't see a resolution this day. If you need to go somewhere, go. But we're going to let our colleagues talk on that side, and we're going to let Senator Cruz talk, and we're going to vote on all these motions. And I think the best thing for us to do is carry this over next week so we can have a full discussion, because we're going to vote at 11:40.
I happen to agree with the chairman, and let me say why. When he talks about the debate, I'm sure Mr. Sasse is very concerned in getting his point through, and he's done that. But I would point out, long before we had TV in this room, I was here in hearings and meetings like this that would go on way into the evening, with debates back and forth. Now, you and I have disagreed on things. In fact, well, I will not go into my religion and what I thought was an attack on my religion once in this committee, but we would have debates that would go on well into the evening